بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا رسول الله محمد بن عبد الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه وبعد. First, I apologize for this delay. I had some technical issues. I'm not that perfect in dealing with this technology, but I'm trying my best. I had to restart my computer to get connected online. Continuation with the sixth part of the life of Imam Malik ibn Anas rahimahullah rahmatan wasi'ah, and the last session we started talking about Al-Muwatta, his major book, the book of his life, and today inshallah we'll continue talking about Al-Muwatta. Al-Muwatta was a collective book gathering the hadith, gathering reports from the Prophet, peace be upon him, hadith, gathering reports from the companions, and also statements from the tabi'een, and different types of hadith, hadith musnad, hadith mursal, hadith منقطع, balaghat. It's all of representing all of the terms, most of the terms of the qualified hadith and acceptable ones. But how many ahadith we have in al-Muwatta? It's something disputable for different reasons. Counting things is not that hard, but what do you count? First, why would we there is a difference between how many ahadith in al-Muwatta. Some people they say more, some people they say less. First, the first reason why we have different copies of al-Muwatta and different numbers, Imam Malik was teaching al-Muwatta in many years. And according to his report that he said to one of his students, I did this in 40 years. What took from me 40 years to do, you are learning this in 40 days. Even if we consider that he was teaching al-Muwatta for 20 years, he kept adding, increasing, and decreasing in al-Muwatta. He removed some hadith, he added some others, he added some comments. And because of this, we don't have just one version of, al-Muwatta, because Imam Malik did, in his life, he did editing. We did not get only the manuscripts. There is nothing such like manuscripts written by Imam Malik himself. Or written in his presence. No, this is all the collections of his students. Some of these students, they were in North Africa, some of them in Egypt, some of them in Al-Medina, some of them in Al-Iraq. This is their own collections. Because that Imam Malik kept editing his manuscript, the first draft of Al-Muwatta, then this led or resulted in that we have different numbers and different versions of al-Muwatta. Second, also, the difference came from the students, and it's related to the first one. If we talk, for example, Yahya ibn Yahya al-Andalusi, that the major reports that most of the Maliki relying on, he came from North Africa, and he started studying with Imam Malik, and he got his, by the way, he did not learn all of al-Muwatta from Malik. He learned most of it from Imam Malik directly and learned some of it from one of his students. And he got this as al-Muwatta, and he moved back. Then also Ibn al-Qasim learned from Imam Malik, and he moved back. Imam Muhammad ibn al-Hasan al-Shaybani came from Iraq, and he stayed in Medina for 3 years learning al-Muwatta, and he went back. All of these students, they learn different versions. The core of al-Muwatta was there, but there is some different reports. Either it was added by, these reports were added by Imam Malik himself as extra, and they added this to their versions, or these additions were added by the students themselves, that they added to al-Muwatta and they consider this is part of it. Like Imam Muhammad also added to al-Muwatta, Muhammad ibn Hassan al-Shaybani. The Hanafi report of al-Muwatta is different from the Maliki report of al-Muwatta. The core is still the same, but there is some ahadith. You can see it there, you can see it here, you don't see it there. And because of this, also this resulted in there is a difference between the versions of al-Muwatta. Another aspect also led to this, the way of counting. What do you count? Are we counting the hadith of the Prophet, peace be upon him, or are we counting the hadith of the Prophet, peace be upon him, plus the reports from the companions? Are we counting to this the opinions of or the statements of the followers of the followers of the followers? The Also, are we counting the original hadith? Like if you have one report and after that there is some changes in the report, it's still the same hadith, but you are adding to this report in another way, this is this, and another way, this, just a change in the wording. This is one hadith or several hadith according to these differences. All of this resulted in also that there is a difference between that. Some of the scholars, they consider each single report is one hadith by itself, and the hadith, the report of the companion, the report of is counted. Some of them just they would like to focus only on the hadith of the Prophet, peace be upon him. If they focus only on the hadith of the Prophet, peace be upon him, also they will go, it's, are all of them, they are reported as a single report, or you have a big report and after that you have additions to this or comments on this. And because of this, we don't have, it's not easy to have a fixed number for the reports. And this Imam, for example, Imam al-Abhari, when he talked about al-Muwatta, how many hadith in al-Muwatta, he did talk about the hadith of the Prophet, peace be upon him, from different types. The athar, the reports from the companions, also the akhbar and the athar from tabi'in, the followers. And he said they are all in total 1720, 1720.